want to talk to you about coming to Vancouver. Where were you when you found out you were getting called up to the NHL?
Yeah, I was in Belleville. We were getting ready to play a game last night. I got the call during my pregame nap, so it was a little startling, but in a good way. So.
Did it wake you up?
Oh yeah, very much so.
At your current pace, you're going to shatter your previous career highs for scoring as a pro. What's working for you down in Rochester?
One thing I gotta say is I'm beyond grateful to be given the opportunity to produce, and the coaching staff down there has done an unreal job with everybody. But I just think getting that opportunity, I always knew I had that offensive ability in me. It was just a matter of getting that chance, and I can't thank the coaching staff and everyone enough for giving me that opportunity to do so.
What was the travel day like for you? When did you get in here to Vancouver?
Yeah, so I found out around 2 o'clock yesterday in Belleville. Took a 3-hour car service to Toronto, and then flew from Toronto to here. Got in at midnight, so
Okay, wow.
it was a long day.
As a Williamsville, right?
Yeah.
As a Williamsville guy, Western New York guy, what does this kind of whole experience mean to you to get the call up from the hometown team and to join them in Vancouver, clear on the other side of the country, and be on the ice with some of these guys?
Yeah, I mean, I can't say how special it is. Just telling my family was just amazing, and it's a dream come true. A lot of people, they dream of just playing in the NHL, but I dreamt of playing in the NHL for the Sabres and winning for the Sabres. So that's something I look forward to doing so in the future, and that's just been my dream. So just to have that happen I'm just so thankful, and kind of just soaking in this moment and hopefully making it last. So yeah.
What do you bring to the Sabres lineup?
I'm going to compete. I'm going to compete my butt off, and I'm going to be the hardest worker on the ice, and I'm going to be fearless out there, play on the edge, and bring a lot of energy to this team, and hopefully provide that secondary scoring as well when needed. So.
What have your impressions been of Coach Leone down in Rochester, and just kind of how he got you ready for this type of opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, he really has a great read on the players, and I think he knows everyone individually and what everybody needs individually, and I think he does a great job with the whole staff. I think they all do a great job of taking guys aside, showing video, saying, hey, we need you to be detailed here, but also doing it in a positive way where, hey, you're doing this well, and we want you to do this great. So I think just taking everything to the next level, they really develop guys, and, it's great. So.
What do you think you did to maximize your AHL opportunity, to get this opportunity?
I put my head down and worked as hard as I could, and one thing I truly believe in is you always have to believe and have faith in yourself. I think last year was really hard for me, and it was definitely really difficult, but I never felt sorry for myself. I said this is only going to make me work even harder, and I'm going to use this in the right way. And yeah, that's what I did, and it's paying off big time. So
Scoring's been there for you, but it seems like playing with an edge is definitely something you bring to the table. Has that always kind of been part of your game?
Yeah, I always say you want to make an impact on the game whether you're scoring or not. So, I love to play hard and compete, and I think that goes with playing on the edge. You look at guys like Kachuk's, Marchand, those are guys I look up to. So just kind of looking after that and really owning that part of my game is definitely big, especially at this level.
As the son of a former NHL player, how special was it to share this news with him?
Yeah, it was. I have no words. It's cliche to say, but it's true. I'm just so grateful for this, and it's just truly special to share this with my family and everything. So it's been great.
Are any of them in town for that tonight?
No, just because I don't know if I'm playing, so it's a long ways. But if I did get into the lineup or whatever, they would definitely be watching, and hopefully sometime in the future I could be playing close to home. So we'll see. But yeah, it's exciting.